Yo, what an intense movie that was. Super sad at the very end, too. Yo, what is up, my Cinedroids? G to the S here. Today, I'm gonna be reviewing Benedict Cumberbatch's latest feature debut, The Imitation Game. In 1939, newly created British intelligence agency MI6 recruits Cambridge mathematics alumnus Alan Turing, played by Mr. Stephen Strange himself, like I mentioned earlier, to crack Nazi codes, including Enigma, which cryptanalysts have thought unbreakable. Turing's team, including Joan Clarke, played by the Princess Amidala decoy from the Star Wars prequels herself, Keira Knightley, analyze Enigma messages while he built a machine to decipher them. Turing and team finally succeeded and become heroes. But in 1952, the quiet genius encounters disgrace when authorities reveal that he is gay and he is sent to prison. Now, first off, you know when it comes to good quality camera work and cinematography, the better the movie gets. So nothing more needs to be said on that. Let's move on. When it comes to the film's story and plotline, even though this is one of those movies that is based off of true events that happened 71 years ago, in terms of character development, I was still invested in those moments where Alan Turing is not only assigned to crack Nazi codes, but also to claim to local authorities that he is telling the full truth about the complexities of how this machine works. But of course, unbeknownst to Mr. Turing, no one believes that he has the power, or even more insulting, the brains to make it all work properly. But by the end of the film, no spoilers, but with the help of his friends, he has proved himself to the world that he can crack the code and prevent the Nazis from taking over the world. So with that said, I gotta give huge kudos to the writing team over at the Weinstein Company and Black Bear Pictures for their hard work and dedication to adapting this story to the big screen. Very well executed. It could have easily been a lot worse, but they managed to pull it off in flying colors. Amazing work, guys. Keep that energy flowing. Also, in terms of the movie's use of dramatic and emotional moments, again, without spoiling anything, but there's a title text at the very end of the film that explains to us, the audience, about the end-all be-all result for Alan Turing in this movie. That got me instantly shocked and upset, but not in a bad way. It's the type of feeling that struck a chord within me, that you don't need to tell it to me in dialogue spoken by the characters. This movie played it smart by describing the real person's backstory in text, so I can paint a clear picture in my head and assume what I think happened to Alan Turing as a person. Again, no spoilers. You'll find out once you watch the movie. But still, great job to the storytelling team by showing us in visuals that the story has a meaning to the character's outcome, rather than blatantly telling us word for word the obvious. I actually appreciated that. Let's see if they can keep this up from here. Also, the direction coaching from Morton Tildum is how you pronounce it? Apologies, but he did an outstanding job at giving energy to the actors portraying their characters on screen. Of course, Benedict Cumberbatch deserves the due credit for his portrayal of Alan Turing in this movie. He captured the innocence of him, but he also captured the intelligence of the character as well. He doesn't do a Sherlock Holmes impersonation and spew out a bunch of exposition explaining why he's smart on cracking the Nazi codes. His character has a naive nature to him. He has concerns, he screws up from time to time, but he never gives up on getting that darn machine to work so he can focus on his main goal. That's what I love about him. Benedict, if you're watching this review right now, immense kudos on bringing this character to life. Keep doing your thing, dude. Now, if I had to think about some flaws that I have to address in clear detail, it would be that there are a couple of pacing issues in some parts throughout the movie. But again, that's just me finding something to complain about. That's all. But other than that, guys, in the end, I thought The Imitation Game was a very intriguing and emotional movie. It had the emotional impact that I needed in a movie like this. It had great character development, smooth cinematography, great dialogue between the characters, and amazing set design. And as a result, I rate The Imitation Game a solid 5 out of 5 stars. Now, I get it might not be of interest to some of you, but if you're a big Cumberbatch fan, if this is something you want to check out for yourself, go for it, dude. I highly recommend it. So, The Imitation Game. Have you seen it? If you have, let me know in the comments what you thought about it. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Answers down below, please. Also, if you like this video and you want to see some more, make sure that like button shines in your face. That'll totally help me out a ton. Also, share it with your family and friends and favorite it. That's a very good way to show support for this review. Also, if you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe and ring that bell right next to you so you can be notified of future videos I have in store for you. Also, if you want a shout out in a future video, just follow me on my Instagram page and I will choose one of my Cinedroids to be displayed as a shout out. The link's in the description below. Also, you guys don't have to do this if you don't want to. I understand. But if there's a rare chance that you are interested in doing so, there's a little join button down below the video, just right next to the subscribe button. Or if you're watching it on an Apple device, be it iPhone, iPad, or whatever it is you're using, there's a link in the description so that way you can check it out that way. But either way, if you click on the link in the description or the little button below, not only will you join my YouTube membership program, but you'll also have access to custom-made loyalty badges, custom-made emojis that I created for myself, and a special shout out from yours truly. So if you guys want to be mentioned in the video, just click on the link in the description or the button below the video and become a member. It doesn't cost you much. It only costs about $2.99 a month to join. So make sure you click on the link or the button below and become an OG Cinedroid in no time. Also, I set up a Patreon page for you guys to check out as well. There'll also be a link in the description so that way you can visit my page and gain access to up to 4 membership tiers. On my page, I post reviews a week early before you get to see them posted on this channel. I'm also planning to do nerdy pop culture fan polls, book audio reviews, and full-length movie and TV show episode reactions, both audio and visual, on my page as well, uncut and full length. So if that's your cup of tea, if you guys are interested, go to the link below, become a patron, and let's get to know each other a bit more. Also, if you want to subscribe to my gaming channel, there's either a link in the description or at the icon card in the top right corner of your screen. Go over there, subscribe, and let's just have fun together. Also, if you guys want to check out my GS Productions After Dark channel, where I review movies, TV shows, and video games that are strictly not for families, there will be a link in the description so that way you can check out that channel if you're feeling frisky. But until then, I'll see you next time. Peace out.